Alright, so I feel like I've been doing so many different things and I have like barely anything to honestly show for it right now. Um, I'm kind of wanting to keep kind of like what I've been doing somewhat of a secret, sort of kind of. I mean, I've already basically said what I was going to do. Believe in the. I think I said it in the last Iron Man episode and in the quest guide that I made. I had said what I was actually doing after I completed the quest. If you don't know, after completing Pest Invasion, that allows me to actually obtain Void on my account. That was what I was actually doing the quest mainly for people that don't actually know. Um, like I had said that I could play Pest Control all I wanted, but I couldn't buy the armor. Or if I did, it was only going to be the gloves, and that was to trade to the guy. But I never did it beforehand because I didn't really think there'd be much of a point. Um, so I mean, like I had played a few games more than I needed to be able to get the 150 points. Like I think I maybe got like up to 200 points or something, just to have some extra points even after being done. I have to grind for so long of doing pest control to be able to get everything I needed and stuff. Now, as you can see, though, basically made 5 mil from doing it, which it's pretty slow on money. So I'm not gonna say that I can't do this if I ever want to just kind of relax and just get some random combat XP. Just do pest control. If the games are too long, I don't really mind it just because of the fact they get more XP usually. So yeah, I got the extra gloves though that I needed, so that I could come turn them into the wise old man though. So now I'm at 33 achievements. I don't think I've gotten any other ones because I usually try to take a screenshot. I kind of when I complete them, so I know to basically talk about it in a sense. And then I was doing dragons because if you don't know, I was getting rather close to being able to get to my crafting level that I needed to be able to do my Fury amulet. Well, make an Onyx amulet and then enchant it to have a Fury, which would be then my first Fury on the account. So, yeah, whenever you're doing leather items, it kind of sucks though because the fact that you level your crafting whenever you don't want it to actually level. When it levels and you don't have enough of the item to make it, this is usually why I try to do them like singular whenever I'm getting close to the level. But I got 8 and 9, then went to the crafting guild and just decided why not. I didn't need much experience, and I was like, it's not worth to go kill, a few dragons or whatever. So I just went to the crafting guild, mined some gems, was able to, like basically AFK at mining them, and then cut the gems, got the 90. Then I went ahead, made the amulet, and enchanted it. You can see in the chat right here, you enchanted your Onyx amulet. So I got that. I do actually have an extra Onyx. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I don't think Ring of Stone works on here, so there wouldn't be a point. I don't know if you can make anything else though. Honestly, I'm not sure. That's all I have for screenshots. Now, game-wise, well, that kind of shows what I've been doing. I don't know exactly if I want to show them in these because I kind of want to more have it so that it's like all in one video. But basically what I'm doing, I might actually show it, I don't know. Basically what I'm doing though is I'm doing a 10,000 kill count of Elf Warriors. Now, the way I'm keeping track of it, as you can see this right here, I can show this tab because I don't think this really matters. I did one Barrows run, so I throw it in there. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm collecting the bones that from the kills that I do, and seeing how many crystal bows basically I can obtain from 10,000 Elf Warriors. Now, the Elf Warriors though, they're usually crowded a lot, it seems. Like myself, I've never been there before until after completing a quest finally on this account. pretty much right after I completed the quest, I went there and it was crowded as hell. I was there for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, and all of a sudden, two other people came. There was already like four people there. Two more people came. They both set up cannons on either side of like the area of where they spawn and stuff. So they were getting kills like crazy, honestly. So really, for me, I wasn't able to do very well there. But I am banking all the armor, just for no reason, honestly, just to have, I suppose. I was thinking of doing doing like 100 loots from Barrow's chest, or like 1,000 or something. I don't really know if I'm gonna do it because it is a little dull. Like if I can do it through melee, I might do it because like I'm used to going through it and doing it with mage, but doing it with mage is a bit of a pain in the ass when I have very terrible mage armor. So not too sure if I can do a melee though, which I know you can. But Carol's was the one I was having, or no, not Carol's. Varric's. That's the one I always have problems with. With the shitty mage armor that I have, it doesn't work very well. This one though, I don't know if I want to show this one. I have a log. It's the only way I can keep track of this one. I guess I'll show it, but I may not show it until possibly I'm done, or I don't know. But I'm doing a 10,000 kill count of Dark Beasts. Now, you might be kind of thinking like, well, why would you be doing two of this, basically the same thing, doing 10,000 of a creature basically at the same time? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Well, the main reason is because of the fact that elf warriors get crowded quite often, so going a Dark Beast is a little bit more reliable of actually being able to stay there for a long time. So it's a little bit nicer. There was one time when I was at Dark Beast though, there was quite a few people actually there. It was pretty much like there was, I want to say like 6 people there killing a Dark Beast, and there's 6 Dark Beasts I think there that spawn. So basically it was just everyone had their own Dark Beast, and that kind of does slow down like how many I can do an hour. So it's not the greatest. Um, as well, though, I want to basically kind of see like how many elf warriors I can kill an hour and Dark Beast. Now, Dark Beast, because of myself, like basically, writing down what I'm getting from each drop, because it's my only way of keeping count of how many I kill, honestly. Because I'm not gonna do the bone method. For one, it would interfere with my elf warrior, but also the fact that it would take a long ass time to do Dark Beast with collecting bones, because they're on the top floor and on the farthest end of Slayer Tower. So it wouldn't work very well. But I mean, as you can see, I already had one dark bow. I've already gained 3 dark bows, 160 arrows, quite a bit of rune armor. I already had some of the plate legs, some of the 2H's, and some of the med helms before actually doing this. But really anymore, I don't kill anything that really gives me these items. So most of this stuff is from Dark Beasts. I mean, at the end, I will, basically say like how many rune pieces I actually obtain or whatever. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter too much. Like, most people aren't going to give a shit about this rune stuff, but obviously they drop adamant and myth things, but I'm not obviously collecting that. For one, the adamant stuff, because of this. Myth, there's not really much of a point, because it drops it way too often. I'd be banking way too much. So, pretty much though, I haven't done much else. I mean, still got my essence, haven't really made any runes, haven't done any fishing, don't have any more costumes yet. I do like the dragon stuff though. I enjoy that picture with the onyx. That honestly looks really cool as an outfit. If I could get actual full black, well, I like the chain body actually. If I could get at least the legs and the helmet, I think it would look a lot better. Let's see. Not much really changed in crafting. I mean, I did mine quite a bit. Just doing some mining of gems and whatnot. Just trying to get a little bit more sapphires and stuff. Um, let's see. I don't really think I've gotten much on experience. I mean, mainly my experience is coming from doing combat, obviously. I haven't really been doing skills per se. Like, okay, so another reason why I'm more doing these kill logs, I guess. Well, Dark Beast is really the only thing I'm kill logging, but kind of doing it with Elf Warriors, but more so with Dark Beast. And the main reason why I am doing this is because of the fact that normally I'm not a PVM kind of person. I don't really care too much to PVM. I'll PVM for like 30 minutes and then I'll go skill for like an hour and a half or like 2.5 hours and then go do some more PVM for 30 minutes. Well, this account is more kind of based around combat because it has to be, because it's the way I get my drops, is mainly from combat. I mean, some skills do give me things for other skills, but not many skills really do. Um, Mainly combat is, like the main way I get quite a few items that you can't really obtain any other way. So, I mean, for instance, the main reason why I'm doing the Dark Beast one is because of the fact that I went to Dark Beasts and I had done, I want to say, 2 different tasks. I had already killed roughly 50, 60 around there of Dark Beasts and wasn't getting that great of drops. I mean, I got the Dark Bow, like my first kill, but I wasn't really getting good loot from them. So I thought, hey, why not do a 10,000 count Dark Beast and see how long it actually takes me for one to get a Dragon Full Helm. Now, if you are wondering though, I'm roughly able to do, when I had my shitty gear, even just having Dragon Plate skirt, rune top with a Nezi helm, Dragon Boots, a whip, and a defender, along with any skill cape wouldn't really matter, and of course using a Ring of Wealth. Even using that shitty gear, I was able to get roughly 80-ish kills an hour, which is pretty slow for doing a 10,000 count. It is pretty slow. Now, with having Void Armor, though, it does a little bit better. I haven't tried it with having the Fury, I don't think, but I mean, that's not going to add much damage. If I could get more stuff for overloads, I could probably do it a little bit faster as well. But I was basically able to do roughly around 120 to 135 an hour, and pretty much every inventory I do takes me roughly an hour. So it goes pretty well. Like, pretty much right whenever an hour is over, I either A, have no supplies left, or I have like one super prayer pot, and it's basically full, and I might as well just go bank then, just because of the fact that I'm not trying to lose supplies I get. I am trying to pick up everything that I get from Dark Beasts and stuff. I mean, there is some items that I can't put in there of the tab, like rune crossbows. Right there, I got 14 of them. Only one of them I made. The rest of them have been from Dark Beasts. Now, of course, some of those were dropped whenever I was doing my Slayer task, but I mean, it is mainly my goal, though, is I'm more trying to kill the Dark Beasts than the Elf Warriors. I mean, I've killed 142 Elf Warriors, and I have a thing here. First, is probably hidden. Oh, it's actually in my folder. Yeah, I guess I don't really mess with it. I think I've killed, though, close to 300, maybe more Dark Beasts. I am going to try to get, like, just kind of do a video, maybe more so every 1,000 I do, and just kind of see, like, where my loot is then. Just because of the fact, like, I mean, you can see the loot right now. I mean, that's from roughly 300 kills. So, I mean, just imagine seeing what it looks like at 1,000 kills and then 2,000. So, I mean, maybe every 500, because, I mean, it does take me a while to be able to kill them and stuff, and only doing roughly, if I'm semi AFKing, I can do roughly 100 an hour. If I'm completely paying attention, which is really hard whenever you're killing something that has decently high HP. Um, it kind of is a little hard to pay attention 100% of the time. If I was paying attention 100% of the time, I could probably get like 150 to even 160 kills, honestly, with full void. I mean, of course, if there would be no reason why anyone probably would, but if you had full bandos, you could probably get more. I don't really know, honestly. I mean, myself, I've never had bandos on this server, so I don't know. But maybe if you had bandos and you're paying attention enough, maybe you can get an extra like 20, 30 kills in an hour. I don't honestly know. Maybe close to 200 kills. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know if bandos is really that much better than void, honestly. But um, if I had curse prayers, I would probably last a lot longer. But I don't. So I could probably, for one, I could probably stay there longer, I feel. Well, no, probably not. Maybe not longer, but I could stay there for more kills, I guess. But yeah, I mean, pretty much though, I haven't done a whole hell of a lot of things, honestly. And you still got that one Onyx though, like I was talking about. Um, yeah, I mean, really though, I mean, I'm close to maxing out though. I mean, I did do a little bit more rune crafting, I think, and other really than that though, I don't think I did really anything. I mean, I did some mining. Um, I didn't do any herb lore, I don't think. Let's see. I still am going to test that. I still need to. But basically, some of my next ones for videos of my Ironman account, it'll probably be a video where I'm actually doing something and not just showing you the bank and just talking. Um, I don't know exactly how to do it, but basically, the next one's gonna be of me killing Calphi Queen. I have that as a Slayer task, so I have not done any Slayer since doing that. I'm trying to have it to where my Slayer task is Dark Beast, because I could wear the full Slayer helm and have more of a chance of getting drops. I think it increases drop rate. I could be completely wrong. From what I know, though, it does increase your stats when you're doing a Slayer task. Obviously, invisible bonuses, basically, but it's supposed to help. Not really sure if it honestly does, but I use it anyway, whatever. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm at 33 achievements. I'm at pretty much the hardest ones now, I think. Yeah, I get the Abyssal Whip, the Vestus Chain Body thing, and the H4 shield. And I did find out that actually is from the boss room, so that one could be a pain in the ass. That'll probably honestly end up being one of the last ones, I'd have to say, probably. So, yeah, I mean, basically, I think that's gonna pretty much be it for this one, honestly, though. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to this one. I mean, of course, like, I can talk for hours, so, I mean, I can draw these videos out, honestly, a lot longer than I normally would, but, I mean, I knew I didn't have much to really show, honestly, but I am working on basically series for this account, or I guess you could say like really in-depth goals, I guess. I mean, especially 10,000 Elf Warriors, 10,000 Dark Beasts. It'll take me a while to honestly finish both of those. I'm more focusing on the Dark Beast though, because I mean, I had said I'm trying to finish this clue scroll here, and it requires me to have a DMAD. I have a feeling though it's gonna like tell me, oh, you need to get this now, and I'm gonna have to spend like another 40 hours to get the item. But I don't mind. I had said basically any clue scroll that I obtain, I'm going to complete it, or at least attempt to. I mean, if there's any clues that are like completely retarded, I may not do those, but I think most of them I can pretty much do, kind of. Um, well, if I can spell. Okay, let's see. Time played, 116 hours. I don't even honestly know what my last one was. I want to say like 90 something. I can't remember now. uh, yeah, honestly can't remember. I haven't been playing, well, I guess take it back. I have been playing quite a bit on this account, but was having internet problems and stuff, and like trying to do combat whenever your internet's going out is not good at all. So I was like, when the internet would go out, I would just be like when it went out so many times in a row, I was just like, alright, screw it, and would just get on my main account and just start skilling. And if I logged out, whatever, it didn't really bother me. I can just continue on skilling and stuff. So I mean, I still am trying to more do like over 99 skilling on that account, and more do kind of combat on this account. My combat stats, besides I think strength, are actually higher than my main account is. Just because of the fact my main account I use a rapier, so I train strength 100%. But um, really trying to do skilling on this account, I just don't really care for it, just because of the fact that I'd more prefer to do it on my main account. But for if any reason I ever actually need to do skilling over 99, for instance like rune crafting and magic, those are the two main ones that I'll do after 99. I mean, I guess mage is a combat, but I kind of more count it as a skill because it's where most of the XP will come from, not really from actually casting spells. But um, I mean, honestly, like mining and smithing, like I'm surprised I actually got that much experience in mining, honestly. And then fishing was the max out cooking, and I guess the mining was actually the kind of max out smithing, I suppose. Um, I kind of want to try to do more of the wood cutting and fire making though, because I do want to get more seeds so I can kind of somewhat speedily do farming. Um, I mean, I'm not trying to get like high on that because the fact, I mean, I'm trying to do it as well on my main account. I mean, it would be nice just to hit like maybe 20 mil experience. I mean, I don't really know. Like 20 mil experience would seem fine to me. Um, let's see. I mean, Hunter's kind of slacking, but then again, at the same time, I don't really need Hunter too much. So, yeah, I don't really know on that. I mean, basically, main skills that I would train after 99 that are actual skills, I guess, is thieving, woodcutting, and fire making. Mainly reason why for those is just because of the fact I think those are like the two fastest things that you can do um, when you're not like able to buy stuff. Like if I could buy stuff, I would probably say super prayers could be honestly one of the faster ways of doing it. Honestly, I could be wrong. I don't really know. But I know with super prayers, I mean, there's times where I'm doing on my main account where I'll do an inventory and like one inventory sometimes will give me like 5 PKHonor points just because you get so much XP for each potion. So, I mean, pretty much, I mean, I guess fishing and cooking for more food, but won't really need much more food, honestly. I mean, this will last me a while, but I know I'm still gonna need some more. The one thing that's gonna suck though is whenever I need more herbs. When I need more herbs, I feel like I'm gonna honestly die because like this many herbs hopefully will last me a while. Um, I mean, I was kind of thinking like I was planning on PKing on this account. I mean, myself, I'm not really much of a PKer. When I played other servers and even RuneScape itself, there was just I just can't PK. I don't know. I I guess I'm more kind of the person that's like the person that's more willing to risk it and stuff. And I always pretty much most of the time will deathmatch someone unless just don't really give a shit or something. But most of the time I more prefer to deathmatch because I feel like that's what PKing honestly should be. I mean, for anyone that played Classic, I mean that's what PKing it was just ultimate deathmatch. Like that was the only way you could do PKing in that game, pretty much. I mean, most people wouldn't even teleport. Most people wouldn't even bring teleport runes and stuff. So Yeah, I mean, definitely, it reminds me of doing doing basically doing classic PKing where no matter what, when you get into a fight, someone is dying. That's how it went back in the day. So that's why I guess I guess, enjoy just, you know, DMing people, but, most people aren't going to DM you back kind of thing. So, oh well on that. But, yeah, I mean, not too sure really skill wise. I mean, mainly I'm just trying to do something that occupies me enough and gets me closer to kind of goals that I'm trying to do. So, um, yeah, though, I know I've probably said this like 3 or 4 times in this video now, but this is gonna be where it actually ends. Like I said, I can talk for hours, so I probably should stop now. Instead of making this video in 2 hours long or whatever, we'll cut it here though. Able to make this video longer again than it needs to be, but um, yeah, I mean, basically just gonna be doing loads of killing. So if you ever feel free though to want to PM me in game, you can feel free. You can either PM my account here. Pretty much on this account more than I am on my main, but there is those times where I just feel like I just want to get on my main. Like a Boss is my main account. I have this account. I even have other accounts, but uh, this is my main account though. That's the account that I'm on. Pretty much if I'm not on this account, I'm on that account, unless I'm asleep. But uh, yeah, if you ever want to ask me questions or whatever, you can feel free. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm always glad to help people and stuff. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.